Hello, everybody. We're now ready for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES. I hope you're all ready for it. We have Avatarofhonor on the couch right now. Say hi.
Hello.
Perfect. So, before we start, I just wanted to give a big thank you to Travis, aka Platinum Hawk, for his generous $5.73 Get It donation. Very appropriate for our theme this year for Slurpathon V. $5.73. By the way, you have if you have anything you would like to put that donation to, please let us know. We have a bunch of incentives in the schedule. Thank you, Proton John, for the host. That's awesome. Oh, damn it. Hello, hello. Can you guys hear us now? All right, all right. 573. How do I screw up a meme donation? And I'm pretty sure you guys could hear me earlier in echo. I'm sorry about that. I know why it's echoing. But, all right, thank you for the donation. Thank you for the host, Proton John. And we're going to get going right now. Are you ready, Avatar?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to count you down. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright. So, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If you're looking to speedrun, there's one thing you need to get before you actually really start. A good portion of your run is actually decided before you actually before you actually start the game. You press start, and the location of the Technodrome later in Stage 5 is already determined. Other thing you need to know is if Donatello dies, your run's pretty much over. So don't let Donatello die. There's one minor instance in which it's okay, and I'll let you know when we get there.
Audio.
Alright, so the reason why Donatello is so important is because he does the most damage out of any of the Ninja Turtles. Which is kind of strange if you consider Donatello's character in story, but there you have it. He also actually has the biggest back attack range. Every turtle has a small range in which their attacks actually hit backwards, Donatello's being the biggest, and oh jeez, Raphael being the smallest. Alright, what I was trying to do is what I call a one-tile clip. The one-tile clip, you can press forward on the D-pad as you're jumping up against anything that's one tile, and you'll sort of clip into it. And once you go far enough, it'll clip you straight forward. Or onto the platform you want. Like that. Told you guys can't hear game audio right now. You're not missing much.
Oh no, it was just really quiet. We fixed it. Oh. Echo. Yeah. So correct me if I'm.
Okay, so to make things go faster, we're just going to damage boost through as much as we can here while saving all the turtles. I start with Leonardo because I actually feel like he's the weakest once we hit life bar mode. So once the turtle reaches 3.5 squares of HP left, he goes into what I call desperation mode, where every turtle gets a damage boost, with the exception of Raphael, presumably because they think he's pissed off all the time. I can take one.
Can I just say that this level gives me incredible amount of stress? Because as a kid, this level just was the death of me.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I put a lot of effort when I was a kid learning where all these bombs were. Like, this was one of the games I played to death as a kid, and for some reason never got discouraged at the difficulty. Even though for several years I couldn't find my way around level 3.
It's a surprisingly tricky game, but I guess Konami backed that up. This is just not.
I think my record for getting through that is only one zap. I've never gone through unzapped.
You're gonna just...
Yeah. I once really tried. That's how I got down to 1. I tried everything I could to not get zapped through that. And after like a week of trying, I just like, yeah, alright, it's not doable. Switch now. He can take one hit, and usually this only takes one hit, but just in case something happens, like there, I just took 2. Good thing I changed. Okay.
That would never stop unzapping.
It doesn't stop unzapping because you're through when you finish the level.
Oh, okay.
So it's turned everything off and left everything in its whatever state. Now for the long cutscene. Now's a good time to get a drink if you want. Or you can see the future of 3D TV as somehow Shredder sticks his hand out the TV screen.
Shredder's powerful. I didn't know he was magical.
Look, you can see his hand is clearly coming out of the screen. It covers up the edge there.
Basically in the midst of a great Zelda block, by the way, everybody, so for more great Zelda. NES block, other NES games than just Zelda. Dragon Warrior, Jackal, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Fall of the Foot Clan after. So there's lots to see. Especially if you're a fan of classic gaming such. I would, just thinking about what's been played today, schedule, I would say Celeste is good. Literally every other game that's... Ooh.
You notice the enemies sometimes change here as you walk across the screen. So when you're on a screen, it generates whatever particular enemy type it level calls for. But there's also a second lesser set of enemies. Oh jeez. That can spawn. And if you want to keep a certain set of enemies on the screen, because some of them are sometimes a little tougher, you just gotta make sure that you don't kill everybody on the screen and keep that same enemy type on screen. Then it'll keep spawning that same type.
I didn't know that. A lot of that.
Yeah, then. Oops. That is fine. It's also important in the overworld here to kill off as many of these tanks as you can because they cause so much lag, as you can see. It actually only takes 2 bullets to kill them, but they do get iframes once you hit them the first time, so spamming 3 bullets all at once doesn't do it. You gotta time it out a little bit. Okay, so missile down. Ah, perfect. That missile anyways. Like here, I actually prefer the other set of enemies that can appear, because when you kill him, he turns into the second guy. But the other set, that's the, I call him the Lava Man, and you can just jump over him. One of the things I actually really love about this game is there's not really a whole lot of randomness to it. There is items, so every 21 kills, you get a random chance that an item will drop. It's not guaranteed that you're going to get an item at 21 kills, so I forget what the exact percentage is. Of course I would be. Because we're marathoning here, I'm just gonna freshen up all my turtles here. Probably not.
Be sure it's safe. It's on right there.
So there's the kind of spacey Foot Clan guys there. With the there's the one that the balloon with the bomb. He actually moves into your turtle, as opposed to the I don't know, call it a bird falcon thing, which moves away from your turtle. It's a small thing, and if, like, you can catch it, but yeah, no point in scaring yourself. That thing goes left all the time, and the balloon, for whatever reason, when you enter the sewer, goes right, straight towards you. So this fake turtle boss here has actually something of an interesting property. His weapon doesn't actually do damage to you. If you touch him like I just did, you take a whole bunch of damage, but his sword doesn't do anything. And I call this guy Pez Dispenser, I forget why it came about, but his weapon is similar. His weapon does significantly less damage than if you accidentally touch him. Oh.
Oh.
Let's just point at the helicopter. As I understand it, few of my friends have ever actually made it to this level. They complain about getting lost in level 3. This is much more complex than level 3 in terms of navigating. So there's 2 paths. I'm gonna personally call one a safer path, and the harder path. The harder path is obviously faster. And also gets you the Ninja Scroll item, which is the most powerful sub-weapon in the game. Once I acquire it, we're going to see if I can continue along the hard path. If not, probably just turn around and go down the easy path. And we're going to try to keep the Ninja Scroll throughout the rest of the game. Which is easier said than done, because I tend to lose count of how many enemies I kill. So oftentimes I will kill that 21st enemy, he'll drop an item, and then I'll pick up said item, and my Ninja Scroll will... Usually angry-faced, actually. And cursing. In disbelief. There's also a skip back there that I'm awful at. I can't do it. I'm not gonna even bother trying. I just realized only one.
We tried to add Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to the title, but it was... title. Kind of goofy, but that is just...
It's actually rare that you don't have a sub-weapon by that point.
Rejuvenator? Yes, this is not Zelda, I agree. That being said, this marathon is absolutely loaded to the brim with Zelda games, so have no fear, you will get fill of Zelda before the weekend's over. The regular enemy.
They actually are. I don't understand why they get life bars at random points in the game, but they are all literally just regular enemies. Okay, that was scarier than I would have liked it to be. For those of you wondering about the path, you can kind of get a sense of where you are, because at the start of every, I'm going to call them room, there's a number. The higher the number, the closer you are to the end. But that doesn't always hold true. That's a problem. So Raph is my second choice, second turtle choice, because he does the second most amount of damage. And he does consistent damage, no matter where you are on his life track. He will always do the same amount of damage. Then I believe Leonardo does the next most damage.
So, Tiny Fairy says, if you randomize Zelda...
I can kind of see that.
A world. Alternate timelines.
Okay, so interesting thing I just discovered somewhat recently. If you stay on this yellow track, the planes weren't dropping bombs on me all day yesterday and today. But if you're on the gray, they drop bombs.
Clearly, however they program this stripes.
Like, I have no idea.
It's
Okay,
like it's a no bombing zone.
so if you were to lose a turtle, this is where you would pick him up. Donatello dies, this is where you want to be. Actually thinking about it, I should have killed him. So close.
Leg.
Yep, I've dead.
That is to death? Oh,
Yeah. Actually, I also discovered this yesterday. It's not quite insta-death.
Have some frame.
You have a few frames as your life bar drains.
To get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna try this one more time, and if not... I don't want to use Donatello is the problem here. So...
Leg is so brutal.
Okay. All is well. Why would you jump that high?
Oh!
You never jump that high! Alright, we're going back this way.
Upstairs, just so everyone knows, the streaming room is downstairs. Everyone else is upstairs. Here from down here. This has never happened before. Very much a thing.
Alright, so walk it on the spikes. Probably should have given that to...
the pizza. That lock.
No, it's always there.
Oh yeah, you should always just do
We didn't get the ninja scroll item. Or did I? Yeah, I did. The ninja scroll item is actually super important, so... That's why you don't want to just skip it.
that.
Alright, here we are. Back on track without Raphael.
Frame rate, sure.
This is one of those things you actually get used to.
All you know is all you...
Yeah, like, I don't know what it is, the life bar decreases by half, then half again, and then death for the lava, so if you get it before that last quarter of your HP goes, you can actually switch out. Mop described it as the worst tag out ever.
Take the fall for me.
I was actually really surprised when that happened, because... I mean, it happens all the time. You're about to die, you pause, you're like, oh my god, and then my brain caught up to me, I'm like, did I pause while I was in the lava? It is actually not a trap, it is just straight up impossible to get, because by the time you get down there, spike wall is already on it.
I don't know how fast you
No matter how fast you go, I've tried.
remember Mouser's being this.
Neither do I. But we happen to hear a giant Mouser. There is a glitch. I don't know how it comes about, but if you pause while his mouth is open, he closes his mouth and you can still hit his weak spot. And then it takes forever to die. Out! Yay. Everybody's got...
You have my.
There's a lot of HP. I think I'm gonna go pick up a Volcus. Go, Turtle Blimp, go! Okay, so first off, I'm gonna grab Raph here real quick. Probably shouldn't if you're really speedrunning it, trying to get a super fast time. I like having all my turtles because I just like having a safety net, especially in a marathon setting. Anyway, so remember at the beginning of the game I said the Technodrome location is determined before, or basically when you hit start at the beginning. This is where we're going to find out how lucky we are. There is a 1 in 4 chance it starts at, it's in the top sewer, which is the easiest sewer to go through. We pray for that one all the time. Then a 1 in 4 chance that it's in the second sewer, which is a little bit longer but still relatively easy. And then there's a 50% chance that it is in the worst place possible. I hate it. It's hard, and if we get that one, I'm going slow. Super slow. Well, I also kind of forgot to mention, you may have noticed I'm walking off ladders. Damn it. If you climb onto a ladder, like sort of off-center, you can just hit left or right and fall off the ladder. Really useful for getting down ladders and screen transitions. I have no idea where these villains came from, but they are the second worst enemy in the entire game, in my opinion.
Anything I've seen. Yeah, I have to agree. They're generally mean.
Actually fun, I just did practice runs and they were up, and the first two were on the best sewer, and the last one was in the second best sewer.
Oh, well, that's...
So I didn't really get a whole lot of practice on the third location. Okay, like that, it's a little bit slow. Jerk.
Yeah, totally is Kraid.
Alright. Waiting for sewer number 2. Come on. Yeah, for whatever reason, a lot of enemy projectiles don't do much damage or no damage. Not sure why that is.
Thank goodness.
Jump! Ugh! I lost my ninja scroll.
Oh, that's right. That sucks.
I hate this guy so much. Ike tidbits.
Basically, going for a top time in this game, reset every time the door is the first one. That's brutal.
And you don't find out until you're a good 10 minutes in.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Oh, and for anybody wondering why I was using Michelangelo after earlier specifying that Raphael was my second turtle of choice. It's because he had a weapon, which does all weapons, with the exception of the boomerang, do more damage than all the turtles' base weapons, except for Donatello's, I think. He's just so broken in this game. Oh, and steady. Couldn't have gotten regular shuriken. But while we're on the topic of sub-weapon damage, boomerangs are the worst, followed by the triple shurikens you see here, and then the regular shuriken. So if you lose the ninja scroll, you hope that you get, you hope you get the regular shuriken.
That hurts.
Anybody you touch in this game, with the exception of maybe like the regular Mausers.
Yeah, that's totally correct. That the spiky guys are totally afraid.
Not through that. Down, get down. Given health totals, I'm probably just gonna game over and get inside the Technochrome. Because there's just not enough healing.
Just a reminder for everybody, we're...
Why did...
Oh dear.
Well, this is...
Reminder that we're raising money for Extra Life this year at Slurpathon. And love it if you could donate some money, help out a good cause. And there's some pretty good incentives to check out. If you're interested, if you're able. Thank you to everyone who's watching, sharing, posting. All that helps.
Did make this territory. I don't think I've ever actually had to take on the Technochrome as Leo.
It has 2 health for the Technodrome.
Yeah, no, that's me.
Technodrome looks like it's like stoned or something.
This is kind of where that desperation mode comes in handy. Now I can kill these foot ninjas with 1 slash with Leo. Opposed to...
Oh no!
Well, I guess we're gaming. I guess we're gaming over now then.
They're gonna put you
Right into this level.
Oh, you gotta do this all again?
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah, there's no... I don't have enough HP to do that third sewer a second time.
Yeah. Paradox in chat says, this game hates everyone. First NES game coded out of nothing. Pure spite.
I could probably agree with that. Yeah. I think I probably could.
Rip.
Alright. Well.
Better luck next.
Good news is, we know exactly where it is, so we can skip the first 2.
Kraid, jump. I guess he's not Kraid, because Kraid can't jump.
Raid.
Any Kraid in Super Metroid doesn't jump.
Actually a mini Kraid?
Yes. And if you watch, I'm glad you asked that, because we happen to have a Super Metroid run tonight where you will see Mini Kraid. Meg will be doing Super Metroid Nintendo Power %. And earlier today I had to ask Meg what Nintendo Power %. Now, we're not going to spoil it because I'm sure she'd love to explain it at the start of her run. But let's just say it's hilarious. I had no idea such a thing.
Alright. Boost through. I hate him so much.
In case you're wondering, upstairs they're currently testing that we have Pringles for our now met donation for Slurpee Ninja to open up or pop open a can of Pringles during his run. Mater's asking, doesn't Mikey do the damage after hitting half? Oh,
I don't think so. I think it's still Donatello. I could be wrong though. It's been a while since I actually looked at that data, because Virus 610 actually did all that research for me. Shortly after I beat it for this game for the first time.
I can see now why.
It is in your best interest to not kill the foot ninja on the ground there that I just killed, because for some reason all he does is melee attacks, which are easy to dodge. Now everybody that comes out will jump around or throw shurikens like that.
Appropriate for this game. Once you pop, you can't stop. I agree.
Thought it blocked for a second. Sounds, or the music rather.
Are great. This is battle. Have my support. Yes, I mean, doesn't for the two little high tech drone.
Okay, so these blue guys with jetpacks, the worst enemies in the game. Deal incredible amounts of damage against you if you touch them, and then they deal incredible amounts of damage against you if you get shot by them. And they're everywhere.
I have to say that I prefer the Technodrome in Turtle. Especially because it has the exact same every other indoor.
I always found that to be part of the charm of the Nintendo version.
Yes.
And, you know, that's probably just me.
Gazillion sewers, I kind of.
I guess that's the trick. You gotta die less, which is hard. I know.
Important questions from chat here for you. Why does the Technodrome
Well, I mean, they gotta eat too.
eats like the only thing?
Have you seen them eat anything else in Turtles?
In the movie.
Nope. I guess they had donuts and.
Those 3 minutes.
Feudal Japan. I don't actually recall them eating anything, but I will admit it's been a long time since I've watched that movie.
What else did they eat? So maybe everyone in this world, this dystopian future, maybe it's like a story of Interstellar, where on Earth.
Okay, we're getting a little concerned here because I still have. How do you drop something? Anything.
Farming.
Alright.
Additional pre-fight donuts. Is there a trick with
Yes. So once you get to the long tunnel, they actually, for whatever reason, oh
Holy
god,
crap. 4 of them.
yep, I can't
That was
believe I
a
didn't get
sick
hit.
dodge.
I should have gotten hit there.
That was a sick dodge. Someone
Run
threw
through.
that stuff. Oh, that hurt.
Okay, so once you get past this guy here, they will spawn one at a time and always go back. And each one of these is a different one. So it is in your best interest to let him despawn himself repeatedly. If you chase him down, you'll end up with 2 or 3 on the screen. Mind you, they're very hard to chase down because they all take that same shot, and if you're walking forward, you get hit.
So, another suggestion from Flutterbee is it's hard to stay in a New York. Buy leftover.
Oh,
Suck
yes! The second best one. We're good, we're good.
Right. I think some luck. Your enemy is.
Remember what I said about back attacks?
Yeah.
Alright, this is Shredder.
Get ready on.
Yep. He's not gonna take long. Yeah, if I had the Ninja Scroll, he'd be dead. Time. He'd have been dead like 3 attacks ago.
Oops, what the heck was that? Get help with Notepad in Windows 10. Very exciting. 3354.
Not bad. That could have been worse.
I like
You have
Notepad
defeated
and all.
Shredder and saved the world. Now I can turn back to human form. I don't
What?
understand this. Watch. Back to human! At will.
I don't remember that happening in the show.
No, never did. Oh, Splinter is back to his real form. You guys are great. Thanks for your help. Let's celebrate with a pizza.
And a
Careful.
Slurpee. And a Slurpee.
And a Slurpee. Okay,
I'll hold the
Slurpathon.
pizza.
Alright,
Matt needs to be able to see it.
Little
Adve-
Caesars.
The Adventure of the Teenage
Okay,
Mutant Ninja
we
Turtles
gotta
included.
open the box if we're gonna show it to you.
Well, that's a deep dish. That was pretty good.
I'm eating right now. Hey, April told me to celebrate with a pizza.
That's true. You better two-hand.
Perfect.
That's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
With a pizza.
Thanks, everyone. We'll be right back, and our next game is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles again. Follow the Foot Clan with Meg. Hang tight.